bucka. Ha. You know the deal. This is me, though. Beats by Supremo for all of my people, Negroes and Latinos.
Yeah. Welcome back. This is episode 20. It's your boy Alfredo P. We live once again in the building, intellectually ignorant. I want to thank everybody who came and listened to this episode. This has been a long process, and we're on the 20th episode. I want to thank everybody that has been listening, logging on to that SoundCloud, intellectually ignorant in the search bar. Make sure you add that, man. We're going to be live every Monday. We've been coming a little late the last few weeks, man, and I apologize for that, but you know, as promised, we're going to have that new stuff for y'all every week. It's some other podcasts don't even give y'all fucking podcast every week. They give y'all maybe something once a month or something like that, but we bringing it to you every single week. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing, man. Got a lot of crazy stuff that's been happening for the last several days. You know what I mean? I definitely want to address that later in the show. But for right now, as y'all know, last episode we had the boy Dan Marsh on, and you know what I'm saying? He let me know of a man of good faith who I needed to get in contact with, and definitely was somebody who was on the rise, and you know what I'm saying, who was out here singing in bitches' ears, and you know what I'm saying, getting the panties wet, most of the women around the area of Buffalo, New York. So I was like, who is this young man? You know what I'm saying, subtracting from my pussy rate out here. And he told me it was the young man Miles Baker. Miles Baker or Barker? How do we say it?
Miles Barker.
Miles Barker.
Miles Barker.
Miles Barker is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You know,
go by Miles B. I apologize for that.
Miles B is in the building. It's good to have you in the building, good brother. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me.
Man, what the fuck you was doing, man? I see you came here on time. That ain't usually normal, man. Usually people come late. A man of your stature, man. I heard you out here making big moves.
See,
came on time. I couldn't believe that, man.
I try. I was at the studio before this, but I honestly wanted to make music, but I was like, shit, I got something else to do. Yeah. I'm not a person of like, I'm gonna be here and be like a half an hour late. If I'm gonna say I'm gonna be on time, I'm on time.
Be on time. I definitely respect that, man. You came on time. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got it popping. That's a great thing, man. Dan Marsh was definitely putting on your music. The crazy thing about this whole interview, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was talking to a chick on the phone, right? And she was like, she sent me a picture. It was like, you know this dude? And it was like, I was looking at it. It said Miles Barker, Barker, yeah, music. And I'm like, no, I haven't met him. I said, why should I know him? And she was like, oh, because he's from Buffalo, New York. And I was like, oh. And the same day I interviewed Dan, he told me about you too. So that shit was crazy as hell, man. Where you from, man? Where'd you grow up at?
I grew up like around. I first lived around the Langfield area, like around Erskine and Bailey. Around that area, then I moved to like the Cheektowaga district.
Langfield area. Langfield is, for those who don't know, is a poor project area on the east side of Buffalo. Looks like 8 Mile. Very low housing, subsidizing, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
I was around that area, and then I moved around like 2002, 2003, and then I just lived in like the Cheektowaga district. I went to Cleve Hill. Grew up there my entire life, and I'm still there right now.
Cleve Hill. We played Cleve Hill in the finals in basketball. We lost to them in 2004. Shit was tragic. Performing arts, man. Shit was terrible, man. But it's all good, man. I missed the final shot. This shit was tragic.
What year was this?
This was 2004, man.
Oh, who you playing?
No, was it 2005, excuse me.
Word.
Yeah.
I was in 5th grade.
You was in the 5th grade? Yeah, yo, how old are you, man?
I'm about to be 22.
About to be 22? Right. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So you grew up basically in the Cleve Hill area.
You know, balled out, played baseball, basketball, ran track. You know, I got the record for my school for the 100. Ran that 10.6. A lot of people can't run that. I'm not trying to like front on like anybody right now, but that's kind of fast.
What is the 10.6? Like I never understood all those numbers and shit. Like what does that mean?
In high school, let's just say if you run a 10.6, 10.8 in that range, you're like considered like the fastest in like Western New York, and I was considered the fastest in Western New York. And then we got the sectionals, and then I ended up losing to somebody that was like ranked like 7th in Western New York. Damn. Which was completely fucked up.
So both of y'all was black men.
Oh yeah.
See, the black men that used to run in front of police in this area, so it's kind of
He was mixed.
He was mixed.
He was mixed.
He still was probably running from the police.
It was pretty sad though. Like my parents, they left for vacation the week of sectionals, and then they were like, "We'll see you in Syracuse and State." So I was like, "All right, bet." I'm like, "Okay, I'm about to win. I get to sectionals, I lose." I'm like, they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I lost."
Lost to
They
it.
couldn't even see my last track race.
That's crazy. So why didn't you stick with that, man? What happened? How'd you
I
go
never
from
took
that
it
to
serious.
singing?
I never took it serious. I was always music. Like growing up throughout high school and like middle school, I learned how to use GarageBand at first because we had GarageBand in our band room. So like I want to say 7th, 8th grade, I learned how to do like minor production stuff. And I asked like my band teacher some questions like how to use certain stuff.
Right.
And then once T-Pain got like popping and stuff like that, it was like I want to say 8th, 9th grade. I was like, yo, where's auto-tune? So 9th grade, I found auto-tune on GarageBand and just started messing around with that because I thought T-Pain was dope.
Right.
He still is dope.
He still is.
But,
Hell yeah. Yo, I didn't realize T-Pain had over 78 records that charted, like made the top 100. Like, yo, T-Pain
He seriously slept on.
got a catalog that's crazy. The man did a concert with 78 songs all by himself.
Really?
Like, that's unheard of.
Whoa.
Like, T-Pain is that boy for real, man. Shout out to T-Pain. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, and he can sing without the auto-tune, too. A lot of people
Yeah,
can't
he
even sing
definitely
without
can.
the auto-tune, so.
A
you know what I
Buffalo
mean?
producer actually just like released a song with him. His name is Darius. He what's the song called? I forgot what the name of this. Damn, I forgot the name of it. He just like it released 2 weeks ago. He produced it for T-Pain and they just released it like.
Was
2
that the
weeks
dude
ago.
who won the Grammy? That wasn't the dude from Buffalo.
Nah,
that won the
he
Grammy.
lives here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he lives here. They just released it, so he's dope.
That's dope, man. Shout
yeah.
out to him for that.
Word,
You know what I'm saying? So, what was I about to say, man? So how did you go from that to singing? Like, what was the transition to that? You was always
I was
singing?
always singing. Like
from
when I finally actually figured out I can sing was probably in 3rd grade, and then we were singing. I forgot. It was like. This land is your land, this land is my land.
Right.
From California. Like, we were singing that
Right.
in school, and I would ad-lib it. I would be like, this land is your land, this
Right.
land is my land, my land. I would just ad-lib it.
Right.
And they're like, yo, you should do that on the announcements. I'm like, I could, but the teacher, she never let me. So I just continue singing. Like,
why the teacher didn't let you? Why
I
you
don't
had
know.
beef
She
with the
just
teacher?
Like, yo, you can't just switch it up. Like it's a song that everybody knows. They don't want to hear a different version of it. I'm like,
They was
listen.
on a Cam Newton
Yeah,
shit.
like-
Like, we trying to keep
Yeah.
you traditional. We don't want you to add your own
Exactly.
little
They didn't-
flavor
they
to it,
didn't
man.
like
Fuck y'all,
So I'm just
man.
like, it's whatever. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just continue singing, and then I was always shy singing and stuff like that growing up. But then I want to say around 6th grade was when I actually started to sing out loud. And that was when I started to really mess with Chris Brown. That was when Chris Brown was like 16. I was
So
listening
you
to
was
him
pop
all the
locking
time.
and shit and all that in the
I
mirror.
was trying.
I know you
I
was.
was definitely trying.
You look like a pop
Like,
locking ass
listen,
nigga. Like
I tried to dance. Like my friends, they always try to hype me up and be like, yo, like you could dance. It's just
Right.
you gotta get your certain stuff out to make you look like you actually can dance. Like
right.
I have days like one day out of the month where I can actually dance, and the rest of the day I'm straight shit. So
That city got one
yeah.
dance day.
so there's just one dance like out of the month I can dance, and
Right.
the rest is completely just bad.
I feel you.
But other than that, I was just listening to him growing up, and then I started singing. I was like singing all throughout the hallways, and this girl was like, "Oh my god, like you can sing!" I'm like, yeah.
That's what it
And
do
then
it.
She was in 8th grade. I was in 6th grade, so she was like, "Yo, you trying to go out with me?" I'm like, first of all, no.
Yeah.
I'm in 6th grade. You're in 8th grade. I thought that was weird at the time, but it kind of wasn't. To this day, I probably still wouldn't date her, but I got a whole separate joint. She a nice little Asian joint. She
You got an
yeah,
Asian
I got a
joint?
nice little Asian joint. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy, man. I never been with an Asian chick, man. She got a sister or something, man. I need a little Asian
bad
flavor in
thing
my
is that her
life.
sister is married and she lives in
It's
the
all
city.
good. We
But
take
guess
married
what?
women
It doesn't
too.
matter. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can still get the sister.
That's what I'm saying. We take
But-
married women too.
See, the thing with like certain Asians, she's like the Asian type that she's gonna mainly date male Asians, as in her sister.
So they trying to keep that
They trying
bloodline
to keep
pure.
it. Like her mom didn't like the fact that she was dating a black dude at first back in the day. I'm like, yo, you got to get used to that. Like, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
Either way it goes,
How did you meet the Asian chick?
we grew up together.
Oh, she was from chick Cleve Hill.
Yeah, Cleve Hill.
Okay.
8th grade. Boom. Still, I'm about to be 22. That's a long time.
That is.
So, yeah.
That's dope, man. So what I was about to say, man, what was your biggest moves of like 2015? Because I seen your Instagram, you was making a few moves. You had a lot of things going on. What was some of the biggest moves you made in 2015?
Let's say, can I start 2014 really quick?
Yeah, take it back.
So 2014 was when I was on like Vine heavy. It was like a dope social. It was like as an app, a new app. It was out for like, I want to say 4 or 5 years before that. No, 4 years maybe. Mm-hmm. And then 2014 was when like I got Vine famous.
Right.
And then
why you say you got Vine famous? Explain that.
I was like known around the world on Vine, like, and like I have fans in like Sweden and stuff like that. They would just contact me like, yo, I love your singing, I like your music and stuff like that.
Right.
And
so
then,
you a couple of your videos went viral.
Oh yeah, and some dude from the Bahamas saw my video, and then he hit me up in my email and was like, yo, I want to do a song with you, like I want to do a video also. I thought it was fake because he was like, I want to fly you out to Florida to do a video. I never had anybody say that to me before, so I'm just like, okay, let me just think about this really quick. Right. It's like a little setup or whatever. Like, you're about to send money to me to fly me out to Florida for a video. So he contacted me. I was like, okay, talk to my producer and stuff like that. So him and like they just talked back and forth. I was like, yo, like he sounds legit and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, bet. So we talked more, and he sent the track here, and then I made it at my other studio, whatever. And then I sent it back to him, and then he was messing with it. After that, he flew me out to Florida. We shot the video, and then it was a really dope. Like I still have. He gave me a Bahamian dollar. It was $1 from the Bahamas. And I still keep it with me because that's like I would say, just something that I would like remember because I shot a video outside of Buffalo. Mm-hmm. I got flown out for a video, and after that, me and him we just linked and stuff like that. But
did he try to touch you when you came to Florida?
No. No. It was mad joints.
I need to get reimbursement.
Mad joints in the video. But I was trying to chill out though.
You was chilling out.
I was chilling. I love Florida though.
That's dope, man. What was I about to say? So he flew you out there, and then like once you came back, what started happening then? Like, what was the process from that point forward? More
people started to notice like how serious I was with the music, because like they always knew I did music and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But certain people was just like, okay, he's just another person. Right. No, I'm legit with this music stuff. Like, you can't really take me for somebody who says that they're doing music. Right. It's just a hobby to them. Like, that's not me at all. I take this 100%. Like, I'm in school right now, but after this semester, I'm like, I'm done. I'm about to just
focus 100%.
Associates. I'm about to just chill out and really focus on this.
That's what's up, man.
Other than that, it was cool. And then 2015, what happened in 2015? Let's say I started producing a lot more. Right. That was when my mixtape came out. But like before that,
what mixtape was that? Let the people know.
Milestones.
Milestones.
SoundCloud. You just look up Miles B and then Milestones.
Let them know where it's at once again.
SoundCloud.com. You look up Miles B and then just Milestones. It's under that. Okay. So the two producers that I was working with, my friend actually, she's a female. She went like viral, and her video went like around the world. She had like 2 million views on like her. It was Janae Aiko covered the worst. Right. So they were like, okay, she's like viral. Like I brought her to them, and they're like, okay, she's going viral, so let's just all work with her. Right. But they're my two main producers. So I was like, okay.
She was still in some of your little.
Basically. Right. Basically. Okay, so cool. I'm just like, okay, well, since y'all want to produce for her, I'm about to just produce myself, and then my producer he gave me Logic. Pro X. So after that, I just started producing. I produced at least, I want to say, 13 out of the 15 songs on my last mixtape. So I was like getting like really serious with this production and stuff like that.
That's dope.
And then let's see, 2015, I performed at UB. I performed at Syracuse University. What else happened?
What names you have worked with? Have you worked in any big names or anybody
names? I wouldn't say I've worked with big names really, but
any websites, anything like that?
RnB just shared my new single.
I seen that on RnB.
Yeah, they're a dope promoting website. And my singles actually right now it's almost at 3,000 on my SoundCloud. It's Miles B Addicted, so also it's on my SoundCloud. Just look up Miles B.
Yeah, I was about to say Addicted. That's your new single?
It's my new single. I'm almost done shooting a video for it, actually. I would say it should be out in like a week or two. We gotta finish this one scene this Sunday.
Right.
But it's at like almost 3,000 on SoundCloud. It's at 6,000, almost 7,000 on YouTube right now.
Okay.
So it's doing pretty good numbers.
It's doing numbers, right?
But other than that,
man, make sure y'all get into with Miles' music, man. He out here right now, man. What's your Instagram? Let the people know where they can find you, man.
It's Miles Barker Music.
Miles Barker
Boom.
Music.
And then Twitter, Miles B Music. I don't use Vine anymore, so don't worry about that. My Snapchat.
I don't think nobody uses that
shit.
shit.
On my Snapchat is where I share majority of my music. It's Skyward, SKYWRD. Yeah, and you can see a lot of my like upcoming music that I'm working on for my next project. Pretty dope. So it definitely everybody got to look out for that one.
How old were you when you first got some pussy off of singing? Like, when was the first time you got laid?
Let's
from
say,
singing in the bitch ear.
Let's see. I tried freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I tried, and then that shit didn't work out.
Freshman year, high school or college?
Yeah, high school. I tried. And then I tried again sophomore year. And then
what was they saying? Like, that don't impress me, nigga. Like, what was they saying? They just wasn't feeling that shit?
Nah, it was just
the Asian hoes was feeling it though, wasn't it?
My main joint. my main joint. I tried.
Where do the Asian girls party at in Buffalo, New York,
Shit,
man?
I don't know. I mean, okay, mine is different from like the rest of them. She is more like she chills out more.
She chills
out. She just chills out more. She's not.
She got a cousin. Where is Soo Young?
Bruh,
put me on Soo Young.
Asians
man.
around here that I can definitely put you on to. I know all of them, which is the thing.
Yo,
I know like all of them.
Any Asians, my name is Fredo _ for real. My girlfriend gonna kick my ass. Fredo _ for real on Instagram.
It's okay. It's okay.
You know what I mean? It's all good. She knows it's just for promotional use.
Exactly. It's okay.
It's all good. We do accept applications for threesomes and orgies and things of that nature.
We up for that.
It's all good though, man. But yeah, man, we got the boys Miles Baker music, man. Barker. I mean, I'm never gonna get it right. I mean, no matter how many times you tell me.
Right.
It's no disrespect. I fuck with your music heavy. I think you're talented. Let the people know. Man, sing a little something for the people. Let them hear you, man, because they don't. Let them know, man.
Right on the spot. Let's see. Whew.
Okay, next shot, you was killing it before this dude.
Let me think. What was I singing before?
The Bryson Tiller joint, man.
I was singing Bryson. No, I was singing Drake. Hold on.
Whatever.
What was it? I forgot.
Oh, I don't know what you were singing.
You can call me on my cell phone. Late night if you need my penis. You can call me on your cell phone. Late night. If you need me. Listen, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just going to cut it short. I just want to get y'all a little sneak peek. Y'all got to check out my music, though.
If check out the music, man.
Really want to hear something. Check out my music because my shit, I think it's pretty dope, okay?
No, you is dope. I'm going to tell you for a fact. I would just listen. I would tell you if you was whack. I wouldn't have you on the podcast. You dope.
I appreciate that one.
You definitely dope,
man. I definitely appreciate that.
So make sure y'all on the lookout for Miles Barker music. I said it right that time. I focused. I can't focus too much longer, man. We got the next interview coming up. Anything else you want to let the people know what's coming up in 2016?
2016, my next project. I should be having like at least 3-4 videos out for this one. My main producer, he just moved, so I might be moving with him, and he's working with another big name producer right now who used to work with Trey Songz. His name is Troy Taylor. Mm-hmm. He's working on him right now, but other than that, I'm just trying to put on for the city and just represent.
That's a fact, man.
Everything like turns out right this year in general. Like I was just saying earlier, I'm like, yo, this might be a bad year, but I really can't say that.
It's not gonna be a bad year. You can never say that, man.
Because like everything has been going good lately.
Speaking into existence, man, it's gonna be a great year, man. I know it's gonna be a great year for you because you're talented, and to be honest, man, there's not a lot of male vocalists in the game who could really sing too. So you definitely gonna skyrocket, man.
Thank you.
I believe in you 100%.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see you at the top. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Like I said, put me down with the Asian hoes. I'm going to link up with you later. You got my number. And it's lit, man. We intellectually ignorant, man. Shout out to the boys Miles Barker.
Yes, sir.
Music.
Yes, sir.
You.
All right.
Need help achieving your health and fitness goals? Hit up Chris Holly Fitness, specializing in calisthenics and body weight control training. Chris Holly Fitness offers private and semi-private training group classes and manual workout programs. Sign up now, ChrisHollyFitness.com. Ascend to greatness. Yeah, we back once again after a big shout out from our sponsors. Shout out to Chris Holly Fitness and Yarmos Muse. Make sure y'all get that vintage fashion and make sure y'all get in shape. Y'all got to get in shape for 2016, man. Your health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? You got to be alive in 2016 and 2017, 2018 for your family. Because if you ain't here for your family, a nigga like me going to be in your baby mama DM and it's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want nothing like that to happen. You understand? So, yeah, make sure you here. Make sure you get your kales, a lot of greens. Make sure you get your sea moss and some bladder racks. You know what I'm saying? All that to clear your insides. Get you some ginger. You know what I'm saying? Honey for the infections and the cuts. You know what I'm saying? We need all this. Make sure you get 30 minutes of exercise. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay healthy in 2016, especially if you're out here smoking and drinking as a man of good faith like myself is. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you balance it. It's all about balance. You understand? But anyway, speaking of balance, you know what I mean? I got two young men of good faith in my presence that balance each other quite well when it comes to making these beats. We got TheScreamMaker and we got my boy CollegeBoiX in the building. How y'all feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling great. How about yourself?
I'm feeling fucking awesome.
I'm feeling good, man. Yo, if y'all didn't know, man, we got two great producers, man, from the city. CollegeBoiX, man, he's an avid listener of the show, and he hit me and he was like, man, I gotta be on the show. He's also my cousin, so you know I had to bring him out and definitely let him hop on the podcast, man. What's up with y'all boys, man? What y'all been doing, man? Where y'all been at?
Yeah, man, we just been working, dude. Just building the beat catalog.
Mm-hmm.
We perfecting the craft. You know, just working on these projects.
Right.
Working around with people around the city.
What's some of the artists y'all been working with lately?
Man,
we've been working with our boy Ballistic Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very dope artist from the low. Man, just a number of different people.
yeah, we've just been working with our bros from the Perrys, Tsunami Gang.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
Tsunami Gang.
Tsunami Gang. We got our bro Timmy,
our artist.
Yeah, we definitely been working with him.
You said Timmy the artist?
Yeah, TLG,
Yeah.
Timmy.
Dead
One of our artists, you know, we work with, working with him, working with other producers around the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and actually, we've been working on a couple of projects just over the past couple of months, leading up until the moment. Last year, we dropped a couple projects, starting with our fourth quarter 2 beat tape that we dropped. I believe,
Yeah.
we dropped it on his birthday, actually.
That shit was
October
dope. I
4th.
definitely checked it out.
Thanks, appreciate that
it a
shit.
lot.
Check it out on SoundCloud. You feel me?
Yeah, along with that, probably about a month or two afterward, I dropped a project called Dumb.
You dropped an individual project called
Yeah,
Dumb?
it was an EP project, and I was in Canada one night, and I was just watching Dumb and Dumber, and I don't know why, but something about the movie is so fucking stupid. Like, something about the movie and just the title and everything just kind of resonated with me. So I wanted to give them what the sound is now in that project, just with a lot of people Future and the Migos maybe, right, or whatnot. That sound was kind of what inspired that project and whatnot. So
right. What the hell was you doing in Canada, man?
Oh, I talked.
That's like a random place to be. I was in Canada one night with 3 hookers.
I talked to someone in Canada, so I just was.
You was snoring cocaine in a hotel room in Canada. That sound like what happened. I was in the hotel one night in Canada with 3 bitches sniffing cocaine.
Nah, but I was just chilling though, for real. And
that's what's popping. I want to be in Canada on a random night. That's definitely a lit story. Whenever you start the story with I was in Canada one night,
For real.
you know it's gonna be popping, man.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man. But so how did you two hook up? What led to that?
Man, we've been knowing each other since 5th grade. Man.
Really?
Man, this nigga sat behind me or whatever in 5th grade, asked me about cheat codes of Twisted Metal.
For Twisted Metal 3. I sat in front of him in the 5th grade class, right? And I don't know, it was like the end of the day and everything, and like I had just got this like Twisted Metal 3 game for PlayStation, and like I don't know how we started talking, but he was like he could go online, and back then that shit was big to me because I didn't have cable or I didn't have like a computer or access to any of that shit besides if I went to the library.
Right.
But like he was like he could get codes for me and shit, so we just kind of like traded numbers, and I called him like right when I got home from class. Like, and like
it's been lit ever since.
Hell yeah.
That's
like,
what's up.
One of the only niggas I knew with AOL and shit back there.
Yeah, AOL. Yeah, it used to be popping. I used to have a little pen pal on AOL when it first got popping. And I don't even know what year that was. That might have been like 95, 94. But I had a little pen pal named Peanut Butter and Jelly in California, man. That shit was popping. We used to write each other, man, on AOL, man. That's when shit was lit back in the day. But, man, I don't think I could find her ever again, but it was lit, man. You know what I mean? But what was I about to say, man? Yeah, Twisted Metal definitely used to be popping. The cheat codes used to be popping on Game, the little Game Pro magazines. Yo, I couldn't wait for them shits to come out. You used to go through all the codes in the back and shit. Yo, that shit used to be popping, man. Yeah, back in the day, Game Pro used to have to get the cheat codes off the magazine. But ever since they invented the internet, now you could used to go on the internet and get all the cheat codes for the video games off the internet. You know what I'm saying? But
find anything, man.
Yeah.
Find any fucking thing. Like,
Anything.
So
anything.
He said anything private. So like, what projects y'all got coming up for 2016?
Oh man, it's a project I've been working on called The Brainwash 2.5. And
Why the brainwash? What does that? What would that mean?
like honestly, I just like ever since like the first Brainwash like project that I've dropped back in 2013, that was like the first project that actually like felt core to like you know my soul and everything. Like it just came from that, so I knew it was going to be like a big project for what it was before I even dropped it. It just felt really great, like the whole creation process, just how it came and everything. So I dropped that, and that corresponds with the title because this is something new that I want to fill your ears with. I want you to fall in love with. I want you to become brainwashed by it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that is the sound that I am giving them with it, and it's just
I understand.
It's just from me.
Definitely. And then at the first of the year too, we also dropped a joint collab project. It's called 808 CBSM. It's a play on 808 Mafia. But, you know, we got our own style of trap music and stuff. So you feel me? So we took their little logo and put our name over it. 808
Yeah,
CBSM.
man. I definitely peep your style, man. I definitely dope. I noticed the trap, like the trap feel to it, and it's definitely a needed sound in the city because that sound is not relevant in the city, and you don't see a lot of young dudes doing what y'all do. So I definitely appreciate that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So why the name TheScreamMaker for you? Are you an adult entertainer just trying to have sex with young girls? Like, why TheScreamMaker?
Yo, honestly, back in like 2010, like I was just high, like on the couch. I just got in from work. It was a long ass stressful day.
Yeah.
I smoked, and like it was very early on, like just in like, you know, us creating beats and whatnot. So I just wanted to branch out to something that would stand out. And I mean, like, it's very like, how should I put it? It's very like simplistic just in what it is, but it sticks out a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I just kind of like thought of it and just went with it. And it kind of seemed like cliche at first, but I don't know, it just resonated with me.
Right.
Like, you know.
What was what would you say for you, college boy?
Man, you already know. So it started when I was like senior in high school or whatever. I started making beats because I used to dance. I used to crump.
Right.
You know, shout out to all my crump niggas.
Wait, you used to be crumping?
Yeah, I used to crump.
I used to come too.
You feel me?
Yo, I wish I could crump, man. I'm gonna try to crump next time I go out in the club or something and see what type of response I get.
Yeah.
I might get beat up, fuck around if I crump out here in these streets, man. Buffalo ain't no game. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, what you saying?
Yeah, I used to make crump beats or whatever, so that used to be my name. Somebody called me that because, I was on the way to college in my senior year. They're like, yo, you should make some beats, whatever, college boy. Like, oh, yo, that's going to be my name, dude.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's also just the type of lifestyle I live, you feel me? Like, I'm always in school. Yeah. I'm a nerd. I like anime. Like, whatever,
Nerds run the world though. That's why we try to tell people you better make friends with fucking nerds. I be trying to that's one of the values I'm gonna teach my son growing up. Like, don't just hang out with people you think is cool. Hang out with the nerds. Make sure you rub shoulders with everybody because them nerds gonna be in a company, and you know what I'm saying, you might need a job later, you know what I'm saying, you want to make good, you know what I'm saying, make sure all your what the fuck, I'm kind of saucy right now, excuse me. Make sure all your relationships are stable, you know what I'm saying, make sure you make good relationships with everybody and keep your bridges afloat instead of breaking them down and burying your bridges, because that's how you fuck up, you know what I'm saying. That's one of the things I wish I would have did. I wish I would have hung out with more nerds, because I'd probably be in a better position in life right now if I did. So that's one thing we need to teach motherfuckers, to stop hanging out with people who dress cool and hang out with people who really know something. You dig? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, man. Question, like, if people wanted to get in contact with y'all and they want to get some beats and they wanted to link up and do all of that stuff, how would they do that? Like, explain that.
Well, I'm always in my email, so they can contact the ScreamMaker sales at gmail.com, or you can just hit me up on social media and I will get in contact. I will get back. So
what's your social media for those who don't know it?
It's you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/the_ScreamMaker. It's the same with Instagram, the_ScreamMaker. Even Snapchat, it's the same shit. So like, you can find me pretty much anywhere. You could even search on Google, or just type it in. Like, it'll fucking pop up somewhere. So
word.
Definitely. Same with me. You can find me on Gmail. I'm always in my Gmail if you want to check me out. It's EWOODS 1990, ewoods1990 at gmail.com. On all social medias, it's CollegeBoiX, so ITZCOLLEGEBOII. Had to spell it different, because I'm weird.
That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being weird, man. We
Yeah.
encourage all the weird people to log in to SoundCloud every Monday and log on and search Intellectually Ignorant. You know what I'm saying? All the women of good faith who want to send me a pussy pic, I am at Alfredo Pounds on Snapchat, or Fredo_for real on Instagram. Me and my girlfriend do indulge in threesomes and orgies, so we will be accepting those as well. For everybody else, make sure y'all log in next week to listen to episode 21. We're gonna have something special for y'all. You dig? This is episode 20. This is Miles Barker music, and this is your boy ScreamMaker and CollegeBoiX on the fucking track, and we out. You dig?
You dig?
Yeah. This week, man, for the intellect of ignorance, I think we gonna address the Beyonce situation at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce was at the Super Bowl supporting the black family and the black power movement and everything, and Canada decided to ban her, and then the police union decided that they was gonna stop protecting her at the concerts, which I felt was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we really not rocking with the police right now, you know what I'm saying, in no way, form, or fashion, and they really showing their true colors, because if you if you decide that you don't like this woman for one reason, that's cool. But for her representing and holding down her race and being a strong black woman, and you don't like that, that just shows one thing, man. The powers that be are telling us one thing: don't you dare show any signs of strength, unity, or power, because we don't want to show that representation of a black woman. You know what I'm saying? They want to show you in a negative light. You on Love and Hip Hop fighting. You got, you know what I mean, weed flying everywhere. Y'all ratchet. Y'all all y'all could do is twerk. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see y'all in that positive light. So shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to the Nation of Islam for holding it down. And Canada and all y'all racist police out there. We ain't rocking with y'all no more. You know what I'm saying? Drake, we might have to come to the 6 and, you know what I'm saying, get shit lit, because we really not messing with y'all right now. You know what I mean? So shout out to all that. You know what I mean? What other little recent events we had? I'm just trying to run it. I can't think of all. It was so much craziness. Kanye West dropped that Life of Pablo. That was crazy. We got Money and Violence. They just dropped the new episodes on Tidal, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. We've been waiting for that Money and Violence episode for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on with them. But shout out to Money and Violence. I catch y'all on YouTube because I ain't got a Tidal account and I don't plan on purchasing one. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jay-Z and all that. But I stream everything I got for free, man. The internet was created for that reason, man. I'm just trying to think, man. It was just so much other crazy stuff going on. If y'all got any opinions on any of the situations that's been happening lately in the news, definitely hit me. I'm at Fredo_for_real on Instagram, or at Alfredo Pounds on Snapchat and Twitter. Get at me. 1.
Bucka. Ha. You know the deal. This is me, though. Beats by Supremo for all of my people, Negroes and Latinos.